Just want to let you all know how uncomfortable I am. Tie up here for my Landon's light shirt, but I want to congratulate the Summit League. Yeah, this looks like a very successful, very smooth transition, and this facility is beautiful. And like I said last year, another step. This event, this venue that they have, another step in the right direction for our league too. So it does feel like yesterday in a lot of senses that we were here. We're looking forward to getting going. I know the polls came out, polls and the expectations. They're one thing, and it's great from a standpoint that we get to be recognized from our past successes and some of our guys that we have returning and the talent that we have on our roster. But I also know that those expectations are just expectations in preseason. Hopefully, we're standing right here on this podium. We're about a couple blocks from here in 4 or 5 months from now, and that's the poll we're really concerned about. We have expectations in our program every single day, and that's to work really, really hard and to have a bunch of fun. We know that if we focus on those two things every single day, we will be where we need to be when we need to be there too. So, again, excited, looking forward to getting this thing going, and we'll take any questions.
Coach, last year winning the Summit League tournament, now being ranked #1 in the preseason poll, how do you kind of keep your guys going knowing they have that target on their back of being considered to be the top team in Summit League going into the preseason?
Yeah, you're not afforded the opportunity that I am to be in the athletic department at North Dakota State and specifically within our program. There's a culture of hunger. There's a culture of humility. Just tackle the next day. And we had our antennas up. When I say we, in particular, myself and our strength coach, Jason Miller, just to see who was going to keep pushing forward. And our guys really did. It's been top to bottom. The guys have taken steps. And we have a program right now, and very fortunate, where we tell guys to get out of the gym. We have been short, sharp, and sweet with our practices this fall because I come back the next day after a practice and 6:30 a.m. Guys are back in the gym getting their own shots up too. So certainly it's been on our radar, but when you recruit the right kids from the right families and you have those expectations every day to work hard and have fun, hopefully we can stay healthy and get some breaks. Those things take care of themselves.
Coach, Vinny last year had a big season for you. He was on the first team on here, and especially at the end of the season, Summit League championship game, 22 points. Duke, 20 points. And I don't know if anyone's heard of Duke. They're kind of good. And so to see him have the end of the season that he did, has he built on that? Is that something where you can see the guy being, not with the team you have, not having to score 20 points a game, but be that guy that can really be a monster out there for you?
Yeah, I need to apologize, and I have to Vinny apologize publicly for Vinny, where anytime I get an opportunity to talk about Vinny, we very rarely get to basketball. The young man, the impact that he's had on me, my family, and this program is tremendous. 3 weeks or whatever, 3 months of being on campus last summer, he was voted a captain. He is an energy. He is a bucket of joy. He is what is right with college basketball. But make no mistake, and you got to see it in some big, big moments. Vinny's a really, really good basketball player, really good basketball player. And that didn't just happen. Vinny puts in the time. And that when I talk about the gym rats that we have, that started with Vinny getting in there and being an example. Vinny grabbing kids to bring them with him. And I really firmly believe that end of the season, so to speak, was a microcosm. We had some interesting conversations. Vinny and I meet, multiple times a week, and why aren't you more aggressive? And he looked me in the eye, and I don't know, Coach. Those are some things early, and you could see the moment is never too big. You go back to even a game we got beat, the second conference game of the season. Vinny had a big three to force overtime. I thought the three that he hit to win the game at Fort Wayne allowed us that spirit and joy to practice going into the Summit League tournament. And I brought it up to him too. When you look at about 2.5 games of the Summit League, it was good. It wasn't unbelievable, but that last 14 minutes against Omaha was something special. And I think that's what we're encouraging. I'm encouraging Vinny, just bring that aggressiveness, bring that mentality all the time, and bring guys with you when you do it. But just a terrific young man and a really, really good basketball player.
Tyler had a breakout season for you guys last year, and now he's a senior. Has he taken another step forward? Tyson, yeah. I wrote Tyler. I got Tyson here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tyler, so.
All good.
Tyson had a breakout season for you last year. Has he taken another step forward this season? Is he kind of the guy that, I don't want to say secondary next to Vinny, but kind of the guy right along with Vinny, the other senior that can have a big year?
Yeah, I think Tyson and I have talked about good to great. Tyson's a really, really good basketball player. And some of his moments of, and again, I got no problem, to just, maturing. And that's what I've seen the most growth of him. Does a mistake compound into another mistake, or are we able to fix that and get it righted quicker? And that's really what Tyson will tell you. That's really what we all saw down the stretch. You go back to our first 4 game in Dayton, where we just turned to him, every possession down the stretch. And I think what's so cool about those 2 guys, when you talk about it, and I know this might sound crazy, they're willing winners. They're unselfish guys. They'll make the right basketball play. And I think that's the amazing what can be accomplished when no one cares who gets the credit that's in our locker room. Those 2 at the top, obviously, preseason all-conference kids, that speaks for themselves when they set that example for us. Thank you.
You got anything else for Coach? All right.